Hi, I'm Heather.
And my name's Lauren.
Today we're going to be doing part 2 of cosplay shopping in Tokyo.
Yep, and in particular today we're going to take a look at Nakano Broadway and all the stores in there.
Yep, let's go!
Welcome back, thanks again for joining us. Last time we looked at the cosplay shops you can find in and around Akihabara.
Today we're going to be looking at Nakano Broadway. This is the second in our 4-part series, so this is roughly halfway. We're going to be having a look within Nakano Broadway. This used to have an awful lot of cosplay shops. It's sadly not really the case now.
Yeah, but if you visit Nakano Broadway anyway, it is a total, it's an amazing treasure trove of anime, manga, video game stuff, loads of really old school iconic stuff. Because MANDARAKE is split across so many floors there, each shop is specific to the kind of stuff you like. So you'll have one shop for old, like Western style figures, one shop for like anime figures, one shop for art books, things like that. So it's a good place to visit anyway, and if you're gonna go for the cosplay stuff, then you might as well make a good time of it.
Yeah, Nakano is one of my favourite places in Tokyo, so this is very close to my heart.
But yeah, let's go and have a look. So coming straight off the JR line and into Nakano, we hopped on the Chuo Rapid line, which goes all the way across Tokyo from Tokyo Station, which is right near Akihabara, straight through to Nakano here.
Yeah, Nakano is home of Nakano Broadway, which is quite famous for a range of different stores called MANDARAKE. You can find an awful lot of different sort of merchandise, like really odd bits and pieces in here. But what we're after is the cosplay stores.
Yeah, so MANDARAKE is super foreigner friendly insofar as it has these really cool interactive maps in English and various other languages that can help you find your way around. I think it can be a little bit misleading because most of the shops listed on here aren't actually there anymore, or there is one particular shop which is listed as a cosplay shop and it is not a cosplay shop. The first shop we're going to look at is the MANDARAKE cosplay shop here. So in the window they've got the usual bout of accessories, different things traded in by other customers.
Yeah, you've got things like glasses, brooches, you get a lot of different things. There are eyelashes, inspired by different characters. A lot of the stuff that they'll use to advertise are official items, so there's things like replicas, there's an awful lot of different little bits and pieces that are officially endorsed but are secondhand.
Yeah, so it's a really good place, along with a lot of the other secondhand places, to find a really cool deal on something that may not have been in production when you're on holiday here. But if you keep an eye out on these secondhand shops, I think you'll be really surprised by what you can actually find.
You'll be surprised by how easy it is sometimes to find something that you would expect to be very hard to find. So, for example, things like the Sakura one that was in the window that had a very limited run. But if you're willing to pay the price, you can buy it from somewhere like here. So never sort of rule out being able to find something.
Yeah. And with the costumes as well, they'll be organised in a similar way to the way they are in other secondhand stores. So they'll be organised by series in whatever description they like to sort them in, and you can find all the information about the costumes on the label, so what size they are, what condition they're in, and you can always take them to the counter as well and inspect them there. Usually they have changing rooms too, so if you're not 100% confident on, do I fit in M, do I fit in S, you can try it on and make sure it's really comfortable on you and make sure you like the way it looks.
Yeah, they also have a range of different cosplay wigs which are secondhand. The wigs will come with sort of like a brief description of what colour they are, what style they are. Some of them are on display, so you can ask to have one of the display ones if that's what you're after. It depends on what's available, because again, it is a second-hand store, so it just depends on what's being traded in.
Yeah, I think the sad thing about the MANDARAKE or all the stores in Nakano Broadway is there used to be such a huge variety of secondhand cosplay shops in here, but it seems to have died down. There is definitely not the variety of shops that there used to be. There's a few staples that have been around forever, but you will not find the sort of variety of places that there are in other parts of Tokyo here anymore.
Yeah. Speaking of been here for a while, this is Candy One, which is a cosplay store which has been here for at least 10 years. At least.
Well, it's 2016 and...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I came in 2009, I bought a costume from the shop.
2006.
So. Exactly, yeah.
But this one is an absolutely great little store. They have a range of different things that are secondhand, but they are also resale costumes from sort of individual brands. So 2 of the ones that I bought from in here were both from a brand called Cosfan, where the outfits were brand new, but these just happen to be selling it. It's sort of like a reseller, like how you get Taobao resellers. But anything that you buy will have a label, and it will say whether it's like as new, whether it's like a second-hand costume, so it's really easy to tell what is and what isn't brand new.
Yeah, I mean, Candy One's been around forever. You probably don't need to worry about it going anywhere anytime soon. Not like some of the other cosplay shops around here. So what I was referencing before is some of the things on the map aren't necessarily always there. Like this shop. This is a sex shop. So like I made the mistake of going in here, and I'm just gonna put this in here so nobody else makes the same mistake as me. There isn't any cosplay in here. Just don't go in. It's safer that way. Yeah, those shops, actually, you would be surprised by how often they crop up around Tokyo.
Yeah, as we said in the first video, we didn't quite cover it, but there are a lot of those in Akihabara.
Seedy shops. You may see them and they've got like really cute school uniforms, or they've got maid outfits, or even they've got like anime outfits from series, but just be kind of like conscious of what else it is that they're peddling at the same time, because you could go like, oh my god, on the 4th floor they've got some costumes, and then you go up and it's just a wall of really...
Yeah, they're for a purpose, but it's not cosplay.
But that was our series on Nakano Broadway. I mean, it is worth visiting because, you know, the shop and the mall chops and changes all the time, so by the time you guys go, you might find that there are new cosplay shops in there.
Yeah, I mean, across the sort of few times that I've been to Japan, there have always been different stores there. The only one that has been there that has always been there is Candy One, whereas other ones have sort of opened up, had much bigger areas. Some of them have closed down, and then they've been like popped up in other parts of Tokyo. So it is always worth going and having a look.
For the 3rd part in our series, which we'll be bringing out next, is we're going to have a look at Ikebukuro. There is actually so much for cosplay in Ikebukuro, we've had to split it into 2 videos. So yeah, we hope to see you guys join us next time.